Welcome back, YouTubers. Ryan here with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Outside on this fairly cool day here, but sun's out, which has been great. So I want to do sort of a refreshing beer. You know, not a very wintry or fall type of beer. We're going to do Saison Sauvin from 8 Wired. Remember, I reviewed their hop wired IPA and really liked that one. Got a chance to taste this one and decided to pick up a bottle. And this is, like the name suggests, a Saison style, Belgian style Saison with Nelson Sauvin hops. Of course, 8 Wired is from New Zealand, so I mean they're using local hops to them. And I just read real briefly on the back of the bottle that they are using the French Saison yeast in this. So, appearance-wise, we're just getting a nice. It's a really dark gold, pretty much into light orange color, real hazy, kind of what you kind of like about Saisons. You know, some yeast in there. Not getting much ahead on this. Swirl it up. There's a good amount of carbonation. Pretty bright white head on there. It's a 7% Saison. Let's get the nose on it. Oh, fantastic! Absolutely fantastic nose. Definitely getting both the yeast esters and the Nelson hops. I mean, Nelson hops, you get a lot of white wine, sort of tropical fruits. That there's some earthiness in there too, coming from the Saison yeast. Little lemon, really nice spice notes. Earthy, spicy. There's something else in there, like some kind of specific spice note, and I'm having trouble figuring out what it is. Very floral. Smells just, it's fantastic. So let's give it a try. Cheers. Yeah, it's good stuff. Ooh yeah. Real nice, really refreshing. Nice dry finish on there as well. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that this is not a traditional style Saison. I mean, that hop character in there is just, there's enough of it. It's not overly bitter, but there's enough of it in there to really make a difference. And it kind of really works well with this yeast strain. Up front, you get that carbonation, get that sweet hop note on there, sort of like a peach kind of mango character. The white grape notes, all of that Nelson character up front. You know, for the color wise, I'm guessing they're using some little darker malts in there, so you get like a touch of, well, you get, not a touch, you get a good amount of breadiness and maybe like a touch of a really light, like caramel note in there. Along with the hop notes up front, there is some of that sweetness, a lot of bready sweetness coming into play, slight caramel notes. And that really kind of transitions from the hops into the yeast characteristics, which are pretty seamless. The sweetness up front, the dryness coming from the back end with that yeast. Big earthy notes. It has like some peppery spice, maybe like a little coriander in there to give it like a slight little like grassy, like a lemongrass character is what I'm looking for. There's a fruitiness in there, sort of like a more like apricot kind of character. And then it just has a real nice earthiness that kind of just works really well with the hops. I think the Nelson hops, I try to use a little bit in the Saison I brewed, but clearly not enough like they're doing in this beer. And I think the French Saison yeast really works well with the Nelson. I guess my one kind of minor complaints about it is the more I drink it, it doesn't quite have that really crisp character, the kind of lighter body type of Saison like a Saison DuPont has. This one seems like it's a touch heavier, a little more like medium body than medium light body. But the flavors really work well together. So Ooh, tough to score this one, but I'm going to go with an A-. I really enjoy this. This is like the type of Saison I would like to brew. And I think 8 Wire just really just knocked it out of the park. Between using the fantastic Nelson hop variety to its full extent to really pair well with the yeast, Saison yeast, and without being too bitter or too yeasty. It's really well balanced beer and well executed beer. So A-. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.